The Pensions Commission recently published the biggest review of the UK pension system in 20 years, and the reality is the headlines are actually pretty brutal. That is, half the people retiring now don't have enough pension income to sustain themselves through retirement. So that means thousands of people are reaching retirement this year will have less coming in than they need to actually cover the basics, and that really is scary. But for me, that headline is actually hiding something really important. So by the end of this video, you'll know who's actually at risk and the number one thing that tells you whether you are on track or not. So my name's Zach Hussain, and I've got over 25 years of experience of helping people plan for their retirement. Now, most of the coverage of this report will scare you into thinking that everyone is in trouble. And from what I've seen working with people over the years, that's not really the full picture. You see, the Commission's own data shows something that none of the headlines seem to be mentioning when I had a look at them. And that is, if you are a lower earner, the state pension alone replaces 151% of your pre-retirement income. Yes, you heard that right. Low earners are actually above their target, not below it. You see, the state pension currently is about just over £12,500 a year. So it's giving people about £34 a day to live on. And that does the heavy lifting for anyone who earned under £16,000 before they retired. And the target that the Commission uses is called the replacement rate. And that is the percentage of your working income that your pension has to replace. And for a median earner, that target is 67%. So if you earned £35,000 before you retired, 67% means that you need about £23,500 a year. And the Commission says that the minimum to keep your standard of living is that amount. Now, have a look over here. You see in this chart that the bars tell the real story. Low earners hit 150% off their target, but watch what happens as earnings rise. That bar drops really fast. 69% for low to mid earners, 53% for middle, 42% for mid-high, and just 27% for higher earners. And the people in real trouble aren't those who the headline suggests, it's the middle people, not the bottom. And this is based on DWP data, and that's tracking people who actually retired between 2013 and 2019. So these aren't projections, these are real outcomes. So if you earned £35,000 before you retired and your pension only replaces 53% of that, you're basically living on roughly £18,500 a year. Now that is a big drop from what you may have been used to. The problem is actually getting worse and not better. You see, the Commission's modelling shows that 50% failure rate is projected to rise to 60% over the next decade. Now have a look at this chart here. You see that line is heading in the wrong direction. See, from 50% missing their target in the 2010s to 60% in the 2020s. And just notice that gap between the two lines. When you include all income, not just pensions, the picture improves. But even on the better measure, 4 in 10 still fall short. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the size of your pot matters. But what you do with it matters even more. So the Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, their latest data shows that 45% of all pension pots are being withdrawn at 8% or more every year. So what does that mean? Well, it means people are taking about 8% of their pot out of their pot each year. So out of every £100 they've got saved, they are taking £8 of that, which is 8%. And that is actually double the rate that a lot of people, a lot of experts certainly suggest, and their safe rate is normally between 3.5% to 4%, so up to about £4 for every £100 that you've got saved. So on that same £100,000 pot, that's actually closer to £300 a month, not the £670 that people are taking. And at 8%, Standard Life actually ran some numbers, and they said that your money actually runs out in just 13 years. So that's your income dropping from £8,000 a year to nothing. If you are currently planning your retirement, we've got a free retirement checklist for you that's basically going to give you a full action plan and a blueprint to make sure that you're fully ready for retirement. You can access that by going to our website, which is financialeducation.co.uk, and on the top menu you'll see something called retirement checklist. So if you click on that, it will take you to a retirement checklist page. And on there, what you will see is a document which basically sets out all the things that you need to be thinking about as you are planning your retirement. And it covers 10 key areas, such as understanding your numbers, how you come up with an income strategy in retirement, how you maximize your tax efficiency with regards to how much you pay in tax, protection and estate planning, basically everything you need to think about before you retire. As you work your way through the document, each one of those 10 sections has its own individual actions and questions for you to think about, for you to answer, for you to plan, and it also tells you roughly when you should be doing it ahead of your retirement. So by the time you get to the end of this, you should have a really detailed plan and blueprint to make sure that you are fully ready for when you do retire and help you avoid any nasty surprises. So you can access this document by scrolling down here, leaving your name and email address, and we will then email it straight to you. If you retire at 65, your pot could be gone by 78, with potentially another decade of life ahead of you. So how you withdraw your money and at what rate is so important. And part of the reason is that most people simply don't have a plan, I don't think. See, before 2015, most people just bought an annuity. An annuity gives you a guaranteed income from life, and you swapped your pension pot for that. But something called pension freedoms came about, and that put the decision in your hands. And most people, from my experience, were never really given the tools to make the decisions that they need, or to certainly understand the decisions that they need to make. The DWP found that 77% of people with a workplace defined contribution pension have got no clear plan for how to access it. So have a look here, 77% with a pension pot and no strategy for turning it into income. 1 in 5 didn't even know they had to make a choice. So that means more than half knew they had choices, but still didn't make one. And that for me is the real crisis. It's not the pot size, it's the complete absence of a plan. So think of it a bit like this: having £150,000 in your pension but no withdrawal plan is like having a full tank of petrol and no map. You'll burn through it, but you won't end up necessarily where you wanted to go. Now, there's a different way to read these numbers as well, and that is the Commission actually buries, I think, one of the most important findings in the small print. And that is when you include all income, not just pensions, so that's earnings from part-time work, savings, property wealth, the number actually shifts quite dramatically. Then high earners go from replacing just 27% of their income to 46%. Middle earners jump from 53% to 67%. So the pension pot on its own is rarely the whole story. And most people approaching retirement generally have more resources than you think. You know, they may have got a mortgage that's been paid off. They may well have some ISA savings, maybe even have a small defined benefit pension from an old job. See here, the Commission's own evidence shows that when you count everything, the crisis is actually concentrated in the middle. Most retirees with a paid off mortgage and a state pension are actually doing okay. You know, for example, a couple with a paid off house, 2 state pensions, and those 2 pensions are worth £25,000 between them, and a £100,000 pot gives them another £4,000 a year. So that's £29,000 a year with no rent or mortgage to pay. And for me, that's actually a comfortable life for a lot of people in retirement. You know, the people genuinely falling through the cracks are those on median earnings with just a defined contribution or a DC pot and no defined benefit pension, which is also known as a final salary pension, no ISA and no plan. So if that sounds like you, what I would say is don't panic, but do act. And here's another trap, you know, you should watch out for as well. And that is if you take taxable money from your pensions, even a small amount, your annual allowance, which is the amount you can pay into a pension, drops from £60,000 to £10,000. And that's called the MPAA, which is the money purchase annual allowance. And it means the most you can save into pension from that point on is going to be £10,000 a year instead of £60,000. Now that obviously won't impact anyone that is retired, but as I mentioned earlier on, a number of people are still in part-time work or looking to draw down on their pension whilst remaining in work, and that's when this starts to bite, and it can be a problem if you intended to continue saving. So if you are still working and thinking of dipping into your pot early, that one decision could cost you tens of thousands of pounds in lost tax relief down the line. So if this is something that impacts you, this is the one thing I would do this week, and that is to go to the gov.uk website and check your state pension forecast, because that tells you your guaranteed income floor, and then divide your total expected retirement income by your current salary. And if that number is below 60%, well, you've got a gap to close. And the earlier you spot it, the cheaper it is going to be to sit. So if you're one of the 77% without a plan, this is how your starting point is going to begin. Now, I'd love to know whether you've checked your state pension forecast recently or even done these numbers and whether those numbers surprise you. Do leave a comment below. And for more detail on this, you can check our website, financialeducation.co.uk. And if you found this helpful, please do like and subscribe. And if you've got a question you'd like me to answer, please leave it in the comments and I will respond to it via video. Good luck and goodbye.